Sports.
Welcome back to TUTV Sports. I'm Dusty.
And I'm Sam. The NBA All-Star break was this past weekend, and our TU basketball teams were in action. Let's see what's been going on this week, though.
The Golden Hurricane men's basketball team took care of business in their games this past week. On Thursday, Frank Haith's bunch traveled to New Orleans to take on the Tulane Green Wave, who have been struggling this year. Tulsa gained control of the game early and never gave it up. Jeremiah Horn had 20 points and 12 rebounds with help from Daquan Jeffries and Martins Igbanu, who each had 15 points. The Golden Hurricane won in a blowout 80-57. Tulsa then made the trek to Greenville, North Carolina for their meeting with ECU. The Pirates gave the Hurricane much more fight than Tulane. It seemed as if Tulsa had it won, but ECU battled back to take the lead late in the second half. The teams traded baskets in the winning moments, but it was ultimately Sterling Taplin who separated the teams with the three-pointer. The 77-73 win makes it 3 in a row for Tulsa, whose hosts Wichita State here in the Reynolds Center on Wednesday night.
The Tulsa women's basketball team traveled to Tampa, Florida this weekend to face the Bulls of USF. The Hurricanes started well and managed to hold a lead at the half. Kendrian Elliott contributed 10 points off the bench as Tulsa would hold a 3-point advantage going into the fourth quarter. But the buckets dried up for the Hurricane. The Bulls held Tulsa to only 2 points in the final frame and held on for the victory at home. The loss puts Tulsa at 11-13 on the season. Another big week approaches the Golden Hurricane as they go to Cincinnati on Wednesday and then host Connecticut on Sunday.
This past weekend was the NBA All-Star Weekend. The All-Star break is a rejuvenation period for most of the league, but the best and brightest are still on display. Saturday night features the three-point shootout and the dunk contest, while the All-Star game itself was on Sunday. Paul George and Russell Westbrook were the representatives from the Thunder, with rookie Hamidou Diallo competing in the slam dunk contest. Diallo took center stage on Saturday with a flying dunk over former All-Pro Shaquille O'Neal. The Superman-esque flight, along with slams assisted from the likes of Westbrook and Quavo, earned him the dunk contest crown. The Thunder will look to keep their momentum going before the break when they host the Utah Jazz on Friday night.
The Tulsa women's tennis team has been active over the past week. Last weekend, the ladies hosted Arkansas at the Case Tennis Center. The Razorbacks had only lost one match coming into this one. The match started well for the Golden Hurricane, with Martina Okolova and Vera Ploner collecting the first doubles victory. The win was immediately followed by Tulsa athletes ousting the second Razorback duo 6-2. It ended up being a comprehensive win for the Hurricane, who moved to 7-5 on the season. Next up for the ladies is a trip to Lawrence, Kansas on Saturday to face the 12th-ranked Jayhawks.
The Golden Hurricanes men's tennis team hosted a tough opponent this weekend in LSU. The Tigers claimed the first two doubles matches, and it was downhill from there. Cody Pearson's winning run had dried up as he dropped his singles and doubles match. Most matches were close, but Tulsa could not do enough in singles to win. The 5-2 loss moves Tulsa to 9-4 on the season. The men will have a chance to get back to their best this weekend when they host Baylor on Saturday at the Case Center.